everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video that I did for you, I was talking about how you dry your makeup brushes after you've cleaned them. So in this video, what I actually want to talk to you about is how you're cleaning your brushes and how you can get them clean and virtually stain free for a really inexpensive amount. So the two things that I'm going to talk to you about first is this bar of Zote soap right here, and this bar of Dove soap. And you're probably thinking I'm crazy if you haven't already heard anyone else mention this, but this is exactly how I get both my makeup sponges and both my brushes clean. And I also have a vlog style video showing you how I clean both. Now, the most important one I want to talk about is actually the Zote soap that I use to clean my makeup brushes. This huge bar right here that will last you forever is 98 cents. Yes, 98 cents. That's how much I bought it for at my Walmart. And it's fairly simple to use. I mean, you can imagine that, you know, it's a bar soap, so it is. But it will clean any brushes that you have either with white tips or brushes that are completely white that easily get stains with your makeup, especially if you're using foundation brushes with white tips. But it will remove, if not 100% of the stains, at least 99% of any staining that is left on your brushes. This has been the most amazing thing I've found for cleansing my brushes aside from the stand that I use to dry them. I heard Amy Macedo talk about this and I went on the hunt for it. I found it. I've been using it for about a month now, and I have to say I could not have been happier. I used to spend a lot of money on a more expensive one from Japanesque, and I'll actually show it to you now. It was this solid brush cleaner here, and as you can see, I spent a good amount of time really getting to the bottom of that. Since buying the Zote soap, I haven't touched this one at all. I have not touched this one at all. And even using this expensive one, because this cost me $20 at Ulta, it did not remove the amount of stains that the Zote soap will remove. So you'll be seeing that in action soon enough. And then of course, plain old Dove soap. Personally, I like to use the Beauty Bar with Deep Moisture. It has a quarter moisturizing cream in it. So this one in particular, I like to use, I get the 3-pack. So it's $3.12 for the 3-pack. So more or less about $1 a bar. And I like to use that to clean my sponges. Same deal with the sponges. I have tried the Japanese solid cleanser on it. And I've also tried a liquid cleanser, which I'll show you here. I've tried this one. It's the Equate brand from Walmart. Liquid cleansers for sponges is not my thing anyway. So it was just something that I wanted to try. It was kind of inexpensive, but it just didn't work well for me. However, these two options right here do a fantastic job. So I'm going to go over to the vlogging video now so you can actually see them in action for yourself. And then we'll come back in a little bit with final thoughts and to close out the video. Okay, so here I'm just going to quickly be showing you what I'm using. The Zote soap to clean the brushes, the Dove soap to clean the sponges. Not all, but some of the brushes I want to clean, some of the sponges I want to clean, and this silicone heart to scrub the brushes on. Okay, so first I like to run the water and fill up the sink. Not all the way, but just enough to be able to dip your sponges into. And make sure, you know, you squeeze them as if you're about to apply makeup. Make sure they absorb plenty of water. Now I'm just going to wet the soap, pick up the sponge, and begin rubbing it along the soap so that it can remove any of the makeup and staining that's on the sponge. Continue to do this as well as rinse and repeat over and over until you've gotten it as clean as you want. So once you're done removing all the stains, you'll quickly turn on the water just so that you can rinse it with fresh water, squeeze it out, and then you'll move on to the next sponge. Here I'm just showing you quickly how dirty it is before I get started, and then I'm going to start the same cleaning process again. And once again, just a quick rinse with some fresh water, and you'll see how clean it is at the end here. Okay, so here all I did was empty the sink of the dirty water from the sponges, and then I just added some fresh water so I can start cleaning the brushes. This is a Tarte dual fiber brush, and the tips are usually supposed to be white. So I'm just going to swirl this into the top of the water there. I don't want to dunk it further than the ferrule. I'm just wetting the tips of the brush. And then I'm going to go, well, now I'm just showing you the heart I'm going to use to scrub it on. But now I'm just going to rub this over the top of that zote soap. And then I'm just going to start scrubbing this over the heart. And now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to turn on some water, use some fresh water to rinse it out, squeeze out the excess water, and now I'm showing you how clean and white those bristles are once again. After making sure all the water is removed, I will be setting that aside to dry, and I'll continue this process with all the rest of my brushes. The only other tip I will add is just to make sure that if you're trying this, continuously dump the silicone pad and your brush into the water and pick up more soap as needed, just to make sure your brushes are as absolutely clean as possible. Now that you've seen how it works for yourself, you can make the decision as to whether or not you want to give either one of these options a try. Now, all I can say is that the Zote soap is 98 cents for this huge bar of soap, and the Dove bar, again, if you get the 3-pack, it's about $1 or so per bar. So if you try it, and even if you end up not liking it, at least you know, gave it your best shot, and it's really super inexpensive. I never would have thought in a lifetime that I could have found anything this inexpensive to get my brushes clean. I've been doing it this way for quite some time now, testing it out myself on my own personal brushes and sponges to make sure that I really do love these items and they really do work effectively to get everything clean. So hopefully you give it a shot. Now today, before I actually end the video, I want to have my baby here, and I want to tell her thank you for giving me the beautiful background that I have now. Come here, baby. So this is my beautiful little baby. What is on your chin here?
I don't know.
So this is my beautiful little baby Nyla, and she's been decorating my back wall for me so that I can have something beautiful to film with. So say hi, baby.
Hi.
All right, you want to help mommy do the outro? Okay, let's practice really quick before we do it. Okay, so thank you for sitting with me through the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And that's all that I have for you today. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.